In this video, I want to show you a trick that I use to be able to zoom in and out very quickly in SONAR X1. Now, normally, zoom is done by holding the control key and then either the left or the right arrow keys. Sort of like that. That's one increment of zooming out. So if I hit it a few times either way, I can zoom in and out pretty quickly. Also, if I want to go to see the full extent of the project, I can hold Shift F. And then that kind of brings me back to seeing the entire project. I can tweak that a little bit by zooming a little more. However, with my style of mixing and editing, I often like to zoom way in for precision and then way out for an overview quite quickly. Now, I found the best way for me to do this is to use a macro. Now, SONAR doesn't have a native macro function, but there's many different options for these in Windows. And I use a free one called Auto Hotkey. You can get Auto Hotkey from this website. Basically, you can just do the free download. I took this top option here. And then you can create a macro. Let me just show you what my macro does. So if I click in here anywhere, I'm going to use the plus and the minus sign on the extended part of my keypad. That's a plus. So basically, I'm doing a 5 times zoom. Each time I hit it, I just hit it once, hit it again. That's one hit on the plus key and another hit on the plus key. So about 3 increments, I can go from here, 1, 2, 3, to zoom in almost to the sample level. One more, and I'm at the sample level. And then I can quickly zoom back out. So it's just really 2 macros that I've got set up. And I'll show you the script and explain how the script works. And then at the end, I'll show you the simple way that I run this macro. So Auto Hotkey is not really a macro recorder. It's more of a script playback engine. And you can see here's my file. It's an AHK file extension. So if I just double click this on the desktop, it'll run Auto Hotkey and load this file. And the working part of it is down here where it says SONAR Fast Zoom. This is a comment. And then where it says numpad add, that means my extended keyboard on the number pad area. If I hit the add button or the plus sign, or if I hit the square bracket, the right side of the square bracket, either one of those will cause me to execute this loop. The loop is extremely simple. It'll wait for 1 millisecond and then will send a control right arrow. So that's what this syntax means, control right arrow. And then this is the loop between the braces here, and return means it's done at the end of the macro. There's a second one that does zoom out, which is numpad subtraction, or the minus sign on the numeric keypad. The left square bracket will do the same thing on the other part of the keyboard. And then this is the loop that does control left in a loop of 5 times. So if you wanted to tweak this yourself, you can change this number. If you want it to zoom in more quickly, you could change that maybe to 7 or 8 and try that. 5, I've just found out works pretty well for me. So whenever I run SONAR, I also run this macro file, which gives me access to these 2 keyboard shortcuts, which allows me to zoom in and out very quickly. The Auto Hotkey program just runs in the Windows dock. I just turn it off when I'm not using SONAR. So that's a trick I use to zoom in and out very quickly in SONAR X1. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.